All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Josh. Welcome to another episode of 8-Bit Tendies. Now, we got a very special episode for you guys, but before that, we got Mike on the episode today. What's going on, Mike?
What's up, guys? How's it going, Josh?
Nothing much, man. I'm just chilling. Really excited for our special guest today. We're going to talk about some crypto
Yes.
gaming.
Go.
So, yeah, I'm excited. So, before I introduce the guest, a little background. I was at DecentralCon in Miami not too long ago. And when you walk in the front door, they had a huge Gala booth. If you don't know what Gala is or Gala Games, they are basically like a blockchain crypto gaming company. All their games incorporate some sort of crypto element into it. And they had basically a demo station for one of their upcoming games, Spider Tanks. And so they have three computers on one side and three computers on the other. And one team can play against the other team. So I sat down and I was playing Spider Tanks, and I really enjoyed the game. And the guy I was sitting next to, we were playing against each other, and he started telling me about Spider Tanks, and he was diving deep into, on an overview. I just thought, look, if you like Gala Games, you buy the Gala coin, and you make money that way. But he kind of broke it down a little bit deeper as far as
Huge
like,
ecosystem.
right, yeah. So that blew my mind. It got me super excited. It started, my quest into digging into more of these crypto games. And so we're gonna bring him on right now, and his name is Crypto View. What's going on, Crypto View?
Hey, how are you, man? How's everything? Nice to meet you. How are
Crypto
you guys?
View.
We're
Thanks for
good.
coming
We're
on,
good.
man.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
No problem.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you started getting into Gala. Like, what introduced you into Gala Games, and what made you an investor or a player yourself?
Okay, well, my whole story with crypto is I started in 2016 mining Ethereum. So, um, what I did is I started investing in another project. So I started getting into like XRP, which is like a cryptocurrency. It was like the third one on the market cap, and they got a partnership, and they have like a drop from the Flare Network coin. They have a coin called Flare Network that we all gonna get for an airdrop, and then Flare announced a partnership with Gala, like on December. So I was like, "What is this Gala?" And then I'm a gamer. I play video games a lot. So I say, you know what? I can play to earn. And I start looking into it, and then I joined their ecosystem on December, like January. I started getting involved with all the Gala stuff and being like a big Gala investor.
Right. So,
It's
when
dope.
exactly, what year did Gala launch or go into development?
Well, they start on 2019, like almost like Axie Infinity,
Mm-hmm.
but they start getting more and more attraction because they didn't have any games by then on like around November.
Mm-hmm.
And I think about February, that's when like everybody start like, oh, okay, this is a real thing, this is happening. They start talking about all the nodes that you can buy and earn Gala with them. And then that's how they start becoming more popular with their game Town Star, that they open the beta for everybody to play, which is like a farming game.
Mm-hmm.
And because actually one of the creators of Gala Game is McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
He helped building Facebook, and he also made that game Farmville. I don't know if you hear of it,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Farmville.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he created Farmville. He was one of the creators. So he got the
Oh.
idea and he brought it and he created Townstar, which is like the same concept of Farmville, but
Yeah.
with
Brought it to the play to
the
earn market.
Yeah.
play to earn market. Correct.
It's great.
Oh, very interesting. Let
Hmm.
me pull up my screen here, and we're gonna go over to their Twitter real quick because they recently just had Galaverse, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it
So
was cool.
Galaverse was what, this huge 3-day event in Vegas where they showed off a bunch of new upcoming projects and partnerships.
Yes, I actually I had one of my I have a YouTube channel. It's in Spanish,
Uh huh.
and I couldn't go, but I bought the ticket, and I sent one of my good friends. He do the YouTube channel with me,
Yeah.
so he was on
Cool.
Galaverse. I think I placed the video not too long ago, and yes, I was there. I got my shirt into the Galaverse,
Ah, nice.
Nice.
and I got my coffee mug too.
Oh
There you
shit, I
go.
want one of those. So it looks like they had a ridiculous production value because it did they built out all these
Dude,
custom stages?
it was huge,
Yes,
man. I watched like
yes,
a
it was.
full day of it. It was off the chain, like Blizzard level, like Blizzard BlizzCon level
Yeah, look
production
at this,
value.
dude. Yeah, this is like a full on cavern, right? Or tavern right here.
They they spent about 25 million dollars on the whole
Whew.
stage and everything.
Holy shit, that is
Yeah,
insane, man. That is
I
an
know.
event I wish that I went to, dude.
Oh, I'm telling you, I was so jealous. Like my friend was sending me all the pictures and the videos because I gave him I bought the pass, but I couldn't go. So
Yeah.
I said, you know what, go with my wallet because you're supposed to be there to claim all the NFT. They give like over $50,000 worth of NFT for like a $3,000 ticket, you know.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
if you get it there early, I bought the ticket for like 1,500 or something like that. So it was like I got a 50% off
Yeah.
of the real price, and we got like $50,000 in NFTs
Holy
playable
shit.
for the game that is
Wow.
gonna get you play to earn.
So let's talk a little bit more about that because let's just pretend, some of the people watching this video don't know too much about crypto gaming or exactly what a gaming NFT would be. So if we go over to the store here on Gala Games, they are already selling items for some of their upcoming games, correct? Even if the games aren't even out. And
Yes,
so these items are considered NFTs, correct?
correct.
So these items right here, for example, you got boats for sale, you got docks and piers and pieces of land that you can buy in these games. So why would you buy to someone just finding out about Gala Games or crypto gaming? What's the purpose of buying or spending $40,000 or $500,000 on a digital boat?
Okay, well, the first thing you gotta know is all these games are aimed to like more than a million users. Like one of the creators of Gala, he was the creator of a Singa game, which is I can never say his name. Some Mayor, I think Mick Mayer. I don't remember his name, but he's one of the co-founder of Zynga Games. So these people are aiming for a billion customers,
Yes.
Hmm.
and then this game that you're talking about, which is Miranda's, is an RPG. Okay,
Hmm.
like you're gonna be on a quest. You're gonna go you're gonna go search for resources. You're gonna go kill a dragon, hunt for orcs or whatever, and you have to go to all these different islands in the map. You know,
Right.
where you're gonna need a boat for you to travel to those islands. So
Okay.
what happened is whoever owns a boat that are limited. I think a $40,000 boat. It's only 60 of them. I don't know if you can see. I cannot see it because I'm going through my cell phone, but maybe you can zoom in and check it
Yeah,
out.
let me see
And
here. Uh-huh.
There's
yeah,
5.
Yeah, so
yeah,
you got one that's 83,000 Gala, which is around like 40,000.
exactly. How many are they? Like 200? That looks like a
Y-
200.
yeah, so yeah, it says 10 out of 250 left.
Exactly. So you understand that you can probably carry 4 or 5 people, and you're going to be charging them a toll for you to be able to take them to those islands to venture, and then you're going to charge them extra if they bring a loot. Let's say these people uh, search and kill an orc, and they found this beautiful gem that is unique, also an NFT. A crafter can make a ring or something that is magical for the world. So they gotta bring it back, and that's luggage, that you have to put in the boat. So
Right.
you're actually going to be charging them for the flee, and possibly I think because of what I hear in all the meetings that I participate with them, that you're also gonna have to pay extra for the loot that you bring in the boat.
Oh,
So the
So
bigger
wow.
the boat, the bigger
so
the
like
boat, the more you can charge.
So essentially, we're talking like if this was a real life and like someone went hunting, right? You'd have to pay more to pack out your kill or whatever
Exactly,
it was. So
exactly,
you're
exactly.
monetizing the boat and using it. You're basically a water Uber driver for them, but they're bringing back something else. Thus, then the fee's going to be higher. You have your own economy of when. So the investment of the boat of whatever it costs, 40 grand, you're going to make that money back over the course of using the investment.
Exactly.
Wow.
So they're gonna be paying you for using the boat. Now, another thing that you have to think about: these people are creating a rental market. This is said. They talk about this in Galaverse. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what is gonna happen is you don't want you are an investor and you don't play. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be able to rent your boat. Okay, in this market, and you're gonna keep the NFT, get into a contract, a smart contract with the player, the people who couldn't afford a $40,000 boat, but they
Mm.
can manage your boat, and they pay you daily rewards of what they make. You make a percentage. So if you want to make like a business out of it, you have the $40,000 to spend on the boat, and you're gonna put it on the market, and somebody's gonna rent it, and start being a seller of your boat. You're gonna get a cut of
So
everything that you do.
you're taking real life, actual physical careers, and you're injecting it into this video game verse, which is I think is the
Mhm.
amazing thing about these gaming NFTs that people don't see coming, especially as they become more and more complex. Like this isn't
Yes,
just Axie Infinity where there's two blobs fighting. Like there's a lot more going on in these games that are coming out from these AAA creators. Like you mentioned Zynga. Like
yes,
they're up there. They were huge in the mobile gaming space for
yes.
long time.
Also, I don't know if you remember, there was a guy over there in Decentral that I was standing next to it.
Uh-huh.
He was the guy who find business for EA Sport, entertainment, the people who make FIFA and all the sport games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he
right.
used to work. He used to work for them in the mobile app. He used to go and get business for EA Sport, and he left that job to go work in Gala and do
Wow.
the same business. So right now they aiming for more than 1,000 games on the
So
platform.
let's back up a bit and
Mhm.
uh, let's talk about some announcements at Galaverse as far as partnerships. So you just mentioned
Yes,
the EA guy, right?
yes.
What big partnerships did they announce at Galaverse that we should be interested in?
Well, this is I don't know if you guys familiar with Sandbox, and this is the one that caught me the most, and it was with The Walking Dead. Um, if you know Sandbox, you know Sandbox.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sandbox, they partner with the people who create the comic book for Walking Dead.
Right.
I don't remember his name. It's something with Green or something Grime, something like that. That's his name. Okay, those the Walking Dead for Sandbox, their work is working right now. You can go by land and play the Walking Dead from Sandbox. Okay,
Okay.
and they are all pixel, like Roblox
Right.
or
Minecraft.
on
Minecraft. Yeah.
Minecraft type of thing.
Right.
So Gala got the partnership with AMC and
Mm.
The
Wow.
Walking Dead,
Wow.
and they are creating almost the same thing as Sandbox is making, but with better graphics. Like if you see there, it's not like a AAA game, but it's like a more cartoonish and better looking than the Minecraft
Right.
block thing. So those lands right now, if you go on the store, I don't know if you can put the store over there. Those
Yep.
lands are going for like about the common ones are going for like $4,000 about. So yeah, those the great ones. So are
Oh
going for
yeah.
like $4,000. And if you go to Sandbox and try to buy the cheapest land on the Walking Dead from Sandbox is $12,000. So
Right.
I see a
Wow.
lot of value. I see a lot of value on that land right now. I actually went to Galaverse. Well, my friend went to Galaverse, and we auctioned some lands from the Walking Dead because they give us the opportunity to buy it cheaper for being on Galaverse and auction.
Wow. That is incredible, dude. Now,
Yeah.
so we got a partnership with AMC and The Walking Dead. Now,
Yeah.
I heard that there was also a partnership with the creator of The Sims and with Peter Molyneux, who was the creator of the Fable series.
Yes.
So
Not only
that
the Fable series, he also creates some Call of Duty, and I think he worked on Halo.
Wow.
yeah,
That's like the game below Miranda's. I think the name is that one.
Last Expedition.
Last Expedition. The thing is, I'm looking at it. So that one is gonna be a first shooting,
That's great.
triple A. So it's gonna be like Call of Duty type of thing,
It
and it's
looks
gonna
like it's
be
gonna be
play
like
to earn.
looks like it's gonna be like Destiny, which is essentially was like a Halo rip
Oh yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
same
It's gonna
company.
be, yeah. You're gonna be in a forest planet. You're gonna be fighting aliens. You're gonna be completing missions. It's gonna be a first-person shooting for people who like those type of games, like me. and
Yeah.
and it's gonna be fun, and you're gonna be making money out of it.
So this is an important thing I think that should be brought up too. That if you're looking at it, like we're talking previously a little bit deeper on like the economics and the different roles you can assume in these games, which is awesome. But this, in my opinion, is also it should be looked at as almost a diversification play too. Like you're going to purchase Gala, and let's just say you want to buy it and hold it and sit on it. At least you're diversifying. They're having many different titles in under this one umbrella, which I think is also important to mention.
Well, you gotta understand this. Each title is gonna have their own cryptocurrency. It's
Okay.
not Gala. Gala is gonna be. They're gonna make Gala chain. So Gala is gonna be like the main cryptocurrency for purchasing stuff and for fees inside the Gala ecosystem.
Hmm.
And also they're gonna you're gonna need Gala in order for you to place your NFTs. Like if you have three NFT, you're gonna need like 50,000 Galas in your
So
wallet in order for you to place this NFT. So it's like like some type of staking. That
Yeah.
we
it's a
cannot say
barrier to entry.
staking, but it's it's kind of
Right.
like,
You're
yeah.
required to hold a certain amount of Gala, which is it incentivizes people to, hold, which is good if you're invested in the Gala coin. And you need the Gala coin to purchase new plots of land, new items, etc., which is
Is
also
the Gala token the one that you're receiving if you are participating in these games as a reward for the earn
No,
portion?
no.
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 Okay. So it'll be the in
Every
game.
game have
The
their
in
own
game.
currency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so Townstar is the only game right now that's like out in beta, and Townstar has its own coin called like
Yeah.
Town, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, each game will have Spider Tanks will have its own coin, et cetera, et
Tank.
cetera.
The name of the coin is Tank.
Tank.
They already
Okay.
announced it. Yes.
Right. So what blew my mind about this was, yeah, there's so many different ways to invest just in the Gala ecosystem, which is, yes, owning the Gala coin, owning one of the in-game currencies, or owning the NFT, the character, the plot of land, the boat, renting, selling. It's it you can make a million just off of the Gala ecosystem on its own.
Well,
You don't have
well,
to
you
step
you
out of it. Yeah,
sorry
go
for
ahead.
interrupt you. You're also forgetting one thing. They have the founders note. Okay, for people who can afford them right now. I was lucky to buy back in February, so it was pretty cheap for me in January.
So you're
But
you're referring to the Gala nodes,
the
or
Gala notes, exactly.
okay.
Yeah, that's the founder notes. Yeah, each game is gonna have their own notes, but
Mm.
the Gala note, the founder notes are gonna be limited to 50,000 notes. That's it. Right? They already are up to 42,000 sold, so it's like 8,000 left on the store. And every time 100 notes sell, the price go up by $2,500.
Yeah, it's 186, 484 Gala right
Woo!
now.
Holy
Mm-hmm.
shit! Damn.
Yeah, I got it very early in February when they were only I think I paid for the cheapest one was one like 1.5 Ethereum when Ethereum was like 1,700 something
No
like that.
way, dude. Oh my
Yeah,
god. Holy shit.
and and at the end of the when they sell all 50 of them, and I think they aim for like a $500,000 for the last 100 notes, and or at least or $1 million. I don't know. These guys are going like crazy with these notes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the note license are gonna turn into NFTs. So you're gonna be able to sell your license if you want.
Oh,
Right now, you're
wow.
not able to do it, but when they all sold out, you're gonna be able to actually sell your license.
Holy shit, that is interesting. Now,
Yes.
to run a node, when you buy one, can you run it on any old computer? How does that work?
Any computer, like I'm running it here on my computer. Well, right now I run it in my computer. I have it on, I have another one on a VPN, and I have one in my office. So I just put them anywhere. They don't take much of the space. It's not like Ethereum or Bitcoin mining
Mm-hmm.
that you need crazy computer power. It's very soft. Like any basic computer can run it. You just
Mm-hmm.
have to have the right now. You have to have the node running for at least 6 hours. I have mines running for 24 hours just in case, you know. But if you run it for 6 hours, you'll be fine. You receive the reward. Now the particular thing about these nodes and why they cause like who says right now who tell you, hey, listen, I want to pay why you gonna pay $83,000 for that? No, you know, it makes
Mm-hmm.
no sense. And the thing is that the founder nodes are gonna receive are like Gala partners. Like the nodes are receiving 8% about depends of all the Gala fees and earnings
Transaction fees.
from
Wow.
the game. Yeah, it's like a
Wow.
royalty thing. So if every game that come out in Gala, the founder node will receive that coin. Like right now,
Wow.
we're
Oh wow.
receiving, yeah, right now we're receiving town coins and we're receiving
That's
Gala
crazy.
tokens.
Oh
Yeah,
my god. Oh
So
my
it's a
god.
money fountain essentially.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a money printing tree right there. Holy crap,
yeah.
that is insane, man.
It's amazing. Yes.
That's crazy. I mean, shit. I mean, it might be worth buying one of those at 100,000, because it'll pay back for itself, for
Well,
sure.
think about this. The last node, if they keep it at this pace, it's going to be sold for like 275,000.
Yeah.
But they always change it. Like I think they have an algorithm. They don't talk about this, but what I'm being noticed is like every percentage of nodes sell, the pricing change. Like before, it used to be every 100 nodes, it used to be $100 extra on the price. Then
Mm.
500, then 1,000.
Mm.
Now we every 100 nodes is $2,500 increase on the price.
Wow. That is very cool.
Yes.
Um, that's a good investment, honestly. It.
Also, you receive random drops of NFTs also with the node for each
Yeah.
game for
That's
all the games
crazy.
that Gala create.
That's cool because an NFT, like if you give you a boat or something or a piece of land, then you could rent that out or make money passively with that on top
Yeah,
of.
because they in the white paper, well, they don't have a white paper. They've never called it like that, but in their blogs or they stated like if you read the note statement, they talk about everything that Gala creates. They have to give 8% to the notes.
Mm,
So they have this random algorithm machine who randomly pick up the notes and drop the NFTs to to them every time they create something.
wow,
Wow.
that's awesome, dude. So
Yeah.
let's talk about what's right now. Their only game out or in beta is Town Star. What is the next game that's launching on Gala Games?
Okay, the next one is gonna be, if I'm not mistaken, Spider. Is
Spider
that?
Tanks. Okay, so then let's talk a little bit of Spider Tanks so people can get an idea. Let me
I was very
quickly
impressed
pull
with
up.
that game.
Yeah, that's a game that
They had
I got to sit down and play, and it was actually
yeah.
really
They
fun.
have a beta right now for people who own a whole tank, and you can actually, if you own a tank, you can play the beta test. Right.
That's cool. Yeah, I watched
So
they did like a little championship thing at the little gala.
I
Oh, you
participate
did?
on the championship at the beginning for the internal one for the because the node owners we have the opportunity to be the beginners, like the first participants of the tournament.
That's
Like
cool.
what you saw in Galaverse was like the semifinals, and I didn't qualify. I got killed on the first round, but I tried. I even got my control, to play the
Oh, okay,
spider
yeah.
tank. It's easy with the controller than the mouse and the key.
Yeah, you were telling me that because we were playing on the computer with the mouse and
Oh yeah,
keyboard.
I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
So here's the gameplay for you guys just watching this now. What game style would you consider this to be?
That is capturing the chicken. What you have to do is just pick up random chickens on the ground. It's not about killing the opponent. It's about picking up the chickens and put them in the barrels. So
Okay,
With
whoever
it,
plays more chickens in the barrel wins the game.
okay, and they have different game types, right? So they have
They have
capture the
three so far.
kitchen.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, here's the other interesting thing that you showed me while we were playing. So if I pause the game here, you see that in the middle here there's a for sale sign. So can you
Yes,
talk more about what that is?
yes. So in Spider Tech, you can be a pilot.
Hmm.
You can own a fleet, like being a general.
So
I really don't know the names of it. I'm just making it up. But if you see the video, if you go to the Gala website, you can actually see the video from Spider Tank. Then you can be a baron. When you become a baron, means you own the stage.
okay,
So you can buy actually that stage right there. But if you want to be a conqueror, then you can buy the planet. So all the planet from all the arenas, you can own the planet, and they have to the owner of the stage have to pay you to place the stage there. It's the stage, and the players have to pay the stage owner. So how that's how the economy is gonna build up.
wow. Okay. So just like how you were saying, like, we're in the store right now. So right now these would be stages, correct? Safe
Those are the
haven.
stages, yes.
Right. So, oh my God. So 1.4 million. So, times that by 50 or 50% of that would be like 600,000, $700,000 for one stage.
Yeah.
So basically anytime, and so there's a maximum of 40 that anyone can own for a particular stage. So
Yeah, yes. Well,
anytime,
that's the epic. So you can buy the common ones, the uncommon, and I think they go up to like 2,500. The
okay.
so
uncommon,
what's the
So
value in getting one that's epic versus common versus uncommon if they're just being a stage that's being played on? Is there some kind of extra functionality in that epic?
yes. What happened is like if you have an uncommon stage, you can only support uncommon players or lower.
Oh, interesting.
oh.
So if you
So
have
it's like a pass. Like if you have like an ancient
Oh,
level, you can support all the stages and all the tanks. Or if you have
wow.
an epic,
exactly,
up to
yeah,
epic. That's cool.
yeah.
Very very interesting. And then
Mhm.
how does it work as far as what's the value proposition in having a planet versus just having a stage?
Well, I see a planet more like an investor type because you're not going to be playing. Also, the stage is more like an investor type of thing. It's
Yeah.
like it's like it's like you're gonna have like a pass. Probably they're gonna pay you. Everybody's gonna pay you a pass. It's like when you own like those little indoor soccer fields. You have an indoor soccer field and it's yours, but people come and play soccer in your soccer field and they wanna pay $10 every time they play for an hour in your field, and then you're gonna be making that. But then the field has to be on top of a somebody who owns the land,
Right.
and that person you have to pay them rent every month to have your field on that land, and that's gonna be like a planet type of idea.
So just like different layers to ownership. And one of
Yeah,
the analogies I like to use a lot of times when this is, it's like the Wells Fargo approach where they didn't go after and go mine the gold back in the day. They just sold the pitch or the pitchfork, or I'm sorry, pitchforks, pickaxes and the shovels. So
Yeah.
like you're
yeah,
basically working that angle of the economy.
yes.
Yeah, this is what started to blow my mind because you were explaining this to me while we were there, and once you started telling me also because every spider tank it comes in two pieces, right? It's the body and then the top, which is the weapon. Is that
Yes.
the okay? So how does this work? So because some people ask me when I try to tell another gamer who's never heard about crypto or blockchain gaming, how does this work for someone? who's just playing free to play? Like, does everyone have to buy a tank, or how?
No,
Or okay, so how
no,
does it
that's
work?
that's when we separate the investors from the players. And what is going to happen? Like for example, I have four tanks, and if I'm playing Fortnite or I'm playing Call of Duty, and I have three, four different characters, I cannot play them all, but I cannot do anything with them.
Hmm.
Just switch and be cool with my friends, whoever can see me. Okay, so with this type of things, you have five tanks and you cannot do play all five of them. So you rent them out. And there is people who say, well, I don't have $7,000 to pay for a tank. And but I do have a $50 to play
Hmm.
to earn and or $10 to for play to earn. And then I rent it from the owner of the tank for like a day or two. I probably win a couple of battles. I do the daily task. I put the time that he needs to build up and earn the owner of the tank doesn't have, because I can now manage five tanks and do everything. And we share. Like I'm gonna be. I don't know who you are. You're gonna be
Yeah.
renting my tank. I don't know who you are. We're gonna go into a smart contract, totally decentralized.
Do
You're
they
gonna
have a
be
platform for that already? Like, do they have something
no,
set up
no,
where not
no,
yet?
no. They
Okay.
don't. Not yet. They talk in Galaverse. They talk about how it's gonna work with Townstar. They haven't talked about how it's gonna work for any
Okay.
other game.
I got you.
But what they do is mostly they use Townstar as a pilot
Makes sense.
of everything that is they're gonna promote. So if there's gonna be a market for renting in Townstar, it's gonna be a market for renting in home.
So, are you do you I don't know if you know or not, but are you going to be able to set your own rental prices, or will they be like standard rental prices?
No, you're gonna set up your own rental prices, because what happened with Gala is they don't wanna state anything. You are free to do whatever you want. You have a majestic. There is only one skin. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if it's in the store. I think it was sold already. The skin for the tank. It was one, and it was sold for like $300,000. I don't
Jesus.
know who paid $300,000 for a skin
Yeah.
on a tank. I know you want to be unique, and it probably comes with perks, because all the skins now come with perks. They already changed that. Before we thought that
Oh,
all the skins were just skin, but they come with a little perk. So I guess the guy's gonna be more faster, strong, stronger, something. It's gonna give him a boost
Or more rewards or something.
okay, cool. So,
or more reward.
for those of you who are just watching, if like it's like if you had a gun in Call of Duty, and then you have like the ability to get like a gold plated gun or like a camo plated gun,
It's a
but instead
flex.
of
It's
yeah,
internet
but
flex.
yeah, but instead of it just being a different color, the color
Right.
also gives it some sort of utility where like, oh, it shoots a little faster as well if you color it gold. So it's
Reloads
not just
faster, something like that.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct,
right.
and they're gonna be limited. So you only can
Oh, here
have
it is. Here it is.
two
The
thousand.
gold skin, the alpha
Yes,
gold.
there you go. It was sell. Look how much it was.
Jesus.
$300,000.
Wow, holy shit. Jesus
Hmm.
Christ.
And it
Bananas.
was sold. It was only one. It was sold
Wow.
before Decentral. It was sold like 2 months ago. Everybody was talking about that in the Discord, like how they sold the skin, and then we find out that the skin do have perks. So we're like, okay, so maybe this guy's gonna fly or teleport or something.
Just
Jeez.
auto win. He just wins the game as soon as he just
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
You just log in and win the game.
yeah, that's what also blew my mind too, is that like some of these games aren't even out, and then people are paying these ungodly amounts of money for just like items within the game. So like there's so much hype around Gala and Gala Games that like it's insane. I'm almost like I personally want to buy some stuff already, because I fear that, in a few months a lot of this stuff might be sold out.
I want to be
Um,
the enterprise rental car of the tanks.
Yeah, for real. Like have your own fleet of tanks. That
Yeah.
does make
And
sense
then let
too.
other people
Well,
borrow
that
them
you
and rent
become
them.
I think you become a general when you have like a fleet of tanks. You become a general, and then you can have your own fleet with like it's gonna be something about that, because in the video, if you look at it, when you have a fleet of tank, it's gonna be important. I don't know how many you're gonna need to be a general, maybe after two, but you need complete tanks. Like
Right.
you cannot have like parts of tank.
Now, if you go to buy a tank, I know, like I was on here a couple weeks ago checking it out. There wasn't a lot of like full tanks like that you could get. So can you just buy both the pieces and make a tank, or like how does that?
Yeah.
Well, the complete tanks, they are called hero tanks. Okay, so
Okay,
I just received one for Galaverse, the Santa Sleigh. They gave it to us for the epic one. It's not even on the store yet.
cool.
Uh, the if you have a full tank, they call hero tank. Like it comes with like every part match is completely matched. Then you
Mm.
can make parts of it. Like you can have the head removed and buy another different of cannon, or you can have the feet removed and buy a different feet. You can buy just one NFT and the rest. What I think is gonna be is like if you own an NFT, you can also rent like the top part or the bottom part and start playing with that. And the more NFT you
Oh.
have, the more capable you're gonna be of earning.
So maybe you own a weapon, but then you rent the legs.
Exactly.
Ah,
Hmm.
interesting.
So
Hmm.
like, what's the barrier to entry for someone? Let's just say you got a guy, I don't know, he's got $1,000. He can't go and buy a tank and play this game. How is the common user going to get
Well,
involved in this and start to build some type of income to be able to then purchase something down the road? Like, how would like a fresh, let's just take a random 16-year-old that wants to play games for money. How
I think I
does
think
he
I
need
already
a big
explained
capital?
it.
yeah.
I think I already explained it.
He was saying earlier that in that case also because you were saying you would have that person would have to rent a tank from someone who already owns a tank. But is there any element of you just straight up free to play for spider tanks where like you don't even have to pay anything to get started?
They say they will. That is not clear yet, but you're gonna be able
Interesting.
from start from scratch at zero money, but you're not gonna be earning anything at all.
Ah,
Gotcha.
so you'll
Gotcha.
So
basically just be able to play for fun, right? So just
exactly.
okay. So that makes sense
Interesting.
too. Yeah,
That's
because
cool.
like if you play for free, you like the game, and then you're like, hey, maybe I'll play this long term, and I want to start investing. Then eventually you do, right? So
Yeah.
that's a good model as well because it doesn't give you a barrier to entry where like you just can't even play the
Yeah,
game.
that's what I was getting at, and that's really cool. I like the fact that they're gonna open the door to
Like I
everybody.
say, they mention it. It is not it's not a fact.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
set
yeah.
in stone yet,
Yeah.
right? It's
It's not
still being
exact. It's not
workshopped.
set in stone. They say they're working out. You're probably gonna be able to just test the game in a server that is free to play, no earning. You're
Hmm.
not gonna go anywhere. You're not gonna scale. You're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna be there, test the game, have a couple of rounds, and that's it.
I like that. I like that because you could still, yeah, essentially feel it out. And yeah,
Mhm.
because the thing is, they have so many games. It's like, all right, let me jump into this one, feel it out, feel out this one,
That's
feel out
that's
that
kind of
one.
why I was mentioning, because it was like, I know they're gonna have this full suite of games down the road, but it would be tough if it's like, oh, it takes me 20 grand to get started. What if I hate this game? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just
Well,
trying to think
one more
practically.
thing. One more thing that I forgot about owning a planet. If you own a planet, you're gonna have. They talk about that in Galaverse. You're gonna have these places where you're gonna build the
Oh, right.
equipment. So
Yeah.
you're gonna be
Interesting.
creating a gun, or repairing a gun, or modifying a gun. So all the garages are gonna be in the planet. So for example, if you're on a planet and your tank needs repair, most likely you have to pay the planet owner in order for you to use their garage to fix your tank
Wow.
or create a tank. The person who owns the planet can create NFTs. They are attachable to the tank.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, and that was another element that also blew my mind because yeah, it's like you have almost like a blacksmithing forge to create the weapons that then you can sell. Man, yeah, that's insane, man.
Josh, you know what I just noticed too on the store?
Yeah.
It looks like they accept basic attention token, which is interesting
Yes.
because like then you could be using Brave, generating free BAT, and then get some of your money and then put it in your play to earn, which is like just helping that whole ecosystem.
Yeah, I did notice that, and I just deposited 100 Gala coins here. What is this? Congratulations on your next level of Gala power. As your level
Yes.
increases, you unlock greater
From
potential.
from one gala to 500 to 5,000 galas, you're in level one, so you can place one NFT in any game.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
All right, so they take all of these currently. So they take Gala, Ethereum,
Yeah.
Basic
They
Attention.
take more than that. If you just go and try to purchase anything, and I show you.
Okay, cool. All
You
right.
go to the Walking Dead and try to buy a land or something. Anything
Let's
that is
see.
available.
Yeah, let's see
Uh,
here. Place
Okay,
order.
so when you place the
Oh,
order,
oh, hold on. I think it's back here. Hold on.
Yeah, it's on the top.
okay, so
Uh,
okay, I guess no. Let me see. It was. Let me see. Go down a little bit. No,
yeah,
they used to have a.
yeah.
I
Maybe
guess
they.
they put it only to the notes. So if you only work with the
Oh,
note. Now before it used to be a tab there from they have like a partnership with a person with a company that you
mm-hmm.
can use all the other tokens like XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, all
Wow.
these other coins out
Oh,
there. Like not that many, but they were more like 10 or 15 different.
right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Now,
they're gonna create their own Gala chain, and it's gonna be like you're gonna be able to swap and
yeah, that's
you're
what
gonna
they
be able
need.
to swap in there. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what they need. That'll open it up even more.
yeah.
Let's talk about one more game, and I think this is probably the one I'm most excited for, and that's Mirandus. And you
Oh
were
yeah.
telling me a little bit about Mirandus as well. Is this one of the games you're looking forward to as well?
Well, that's my major investment. That's what I came from. I came from
So,
Miranda's. I used to play a game called EverQuest back in
EverQuest.
Okay.
2000.
Cube
Okay.
guy.
And McCarthy, who's the creator of Miranda's, he was a big EverQuest player. And every time he do an MMA, he talk a lot about EverQuest, EverQuest, EverQuest. So I'm like, this is my game.
So Mirandus is the one where you can buy the boats and the docks and the kingdoms or merchant stands and all that. Let's actually go look at some of their inventory here because you could break some of these down for me or some of the viewers here, especially this one you were telling me about while we were there, the cemetery plot. So
Yes.
here on the cemetery plot, what does this do exactly?
Well, you die. You need to revive. You need to come back to life or respawn in the game.
Uh huh.
So what's gonna happen is, according to McCarty, dying in Miranda is gonna be very very bad. Like you're gonna feel like you really dying. So so it's gonna make it painful for you to revive and come back to life. But if you have a little token of appreciation and own a cemetery, and one of the person is who owns the cemetery is kind of your friend, he can charge you a little token to reappear a little faster. So owning a
Wow.
cemetery, I think, is a no-brainer
Good investment.
because it's gonna be only like 200 cemeteries or something like that.
Well, the Grand Cemetery, there's 2 out of 27 left, and then there's also another smaller cemetery
Yeah,
and then that one there's 3 out of 62. Yeah, so there's not a lot. Oh no, and then
no,
there's this one. This one's out of 200, and that's all sold out.
yeah.
Wow. So
Of
yeah,
course it
that I
is.
mean, see that like there's so many different mechanics into these games, like just the cemetery plot, the respawning mechanic, which is so interesting. Now, a question for that though. Is Miranda first off, Mirandus, is it just PvE or is there PV player versus player as well? Can other players kill
It's
other
gonna
players?
have it's gonna have they're gonna have arena. So
Okay.
it's gonna be like a player versus player arenas where you're gonna be able to challenge people and say, you know what, I gotta if you kill me, you take my NFTs. No, I don't know. They
Oh my
didn't
God.
set that in stone. That is,
Yeah.
but they say there will be crazy people doing that. So don't get me wrong. It's gonna be crazy people, but it's gonna be to some type of arena they're gonna sell them. So it's gonna be like a coliseums that you're gonna be able to buy and go
Oh,
see
that'd be
this
awesome.
player to player battle against each other, and probably betting their NFTs or just for fun or anything
A UFC arena.
like
Yeah.
a UFC arena. Yes.
Wow.
So there's
Okay.
actually a sampler that is called I think is I don't know. He can
The
play.
the
He get
pit
a
fighter.
bonus of fighting with the pit fighter.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
pit
he
fighter.
can. He got a bonus of hand combat, and when he kills you, I think he says something about taking the loot or your packet, picking up everything you have in your pocket. I
Uh,
don't remember.
Yeah, let me
It's
read it.
something like that.
With the roughest imaginable upbringing, the pit fighters excel in fighting in the arenas and often take home the winner's purse.
Oof.
Bonus when fighting empty-handed.
Yes.
Interesting. And so okay, another question too. So let's say you're out in the wild and some random NPC kills you. Does your loot drop?
Well, he haven't made this clear, but he says it's gonna be pain.
So
so,
Oh
so
your
man.
loot might
I
drop.
think
Yeah.
if he says if you see a dragon or something bad, like I don't know if you see my Twitter
Run.
feed, yeah, run because but he also say that proximity is gonna be good enough for you to appreciate what the beast is doing in the wild because they're all gonna have a task. They're gonna have an artificial intelligence of their own. So you're gonna go to like a cave and you're gonna be watching the big orcs making food, talking to their kids, and then you're gonna be
Oh,
like you can take pictures, you can look from behind, go behind the bushes, don't go too close, and
right.
then and that's but if they kill you and you die over there,
You
it's gonna
drop
be it's,
all your NFTs and
you
all
know
your cat. Maybe,
they
maybe.
cannot they cannot take your NFTs out of your account. So you're not gonna lose your
Oh,
NFTs.
that's true. Yeah, but maybe,
Yeah,
maybe not. Maybe they drop and you got
Maybe.
to
Well,
go
maybe it's your in-game
back and grab
currency
them,
too.
probably
Right?
you
or
have to
Maybe it
go
something.
get
dropped.
it.
Yeah, you have to go
Probably
get
you
it.
have to go get it. Yes,
It automatically stakes it. It stakes it to that
exactly.
plot.
Yeah, and then that's when the cemeteries are gonna come handy because probably you get a necromancer who's gonna revive you on the cemetery, but with a little bit of more money, he's gonna bring your loot back because your loot is somewhere where it's very hard to find.
So another thing here is like, for example, this is a very early alpha gameplay video that we're looking at here in the background. Now this whole like kingdom in the back here, that is a purchasable plot of like ownable land.
That's actually a $1.6 million plot.
Jesus.
So
While you're looking in
Bananas.
the back, that's the citadel of the sun. So that was the first one that was sold, and I think it was sold for $1.6 million.
now someone who owns that, they're inside that citadel. Are there gonna be merchant stands, businesses, things to interact? So someone who owns a citadel, they'll be able to rent out a blacksmith plot, a stand, and then a little blacksmith guy can make his own business within the citadel.
Yes,
So this is what you guys have to understand. I mean, this is its own economy where you're like working. This is like a full time. You can make a full time living on this, probably, right?
yes, and you're gonna be a monarch. You're gonna be a monarch, so you're gonna be walking, and you're gonna have your own army. You're gonna have your stable with the horses, and you're gonna have people who you're gonna give them assignments. Like you're gonna be a noble something, and you're gonna be my servant, and you're gonna be this. So whoever owns the citadel is gonna be a big monarch. Probably it's gonna be a good monarch, or it's gonna be a bad monarch. So
Wow.
they're you can be up to whatever you want. I don't know if you remember at the beginning of our conversation, I told you the Flare Network got partnership with Gala. One thing that they did is they bought the Citadel of the Moon. There is only
Hmm.
5 citadels, and that was the first one, the Sun. The second one is the Citadel of the Moon. I think it's the third one. Sorry. So they bought it for they don't say it, but every time you buy something they sell thing in batches. Like they sell everything in batches.
Uh
And
huh.
everything is in dollar type. So if they sell the first Citadel for like a $1.5 million. The second citadel is going to be $3 million, and the fourth one is going to be $6 million. And they go like that. They always go double and double and double until they sell all five of them. I think the Citadel of the Moon will sell around for $3 million
Wow.
to Flare Network. Yes.
Damn.
So, okay, so if there's only five citadels, well, here's a few questions. So, um, if there's only five citadels, meaning like they're like centers of commerce, are there going to be any other places where people can put up shops or where players can go into some sort of city or something like that?
Well, this is the tricky part. McCarthy is very. I don't agree with this, and I didn't have the pleasure to meet him in Decentral because he didn't went. But one of my questions was, and I asked all of them over there, is why the deeds, the land is limited. It's so limited. It's actually there is going to be more building than land. So
Mm,
land is very scarce. So what happened is you cannot get, if you buy, like for example, I have a hotel. I cannot get my hotel and put it anywhere. I have to talk to the Citadel monarch and ask him if I'm able to put my hotel there. And if
okay.
he have any available for my hotel, because I have a big hotel which is like 10 by 20, so I need a plot of that size for me to be able to put my hotel there. And it's probably going to cost me a lot of rent. So
Right.
Wow.
that's how it's going to work.
Okay. And
I think the only thing you can have that you can place anywhere is a tent. You have a little tent
mm,
that costs like
mm,
$300, $400, that you can place it anywhere, but you have no protection. Like you can log. I don't know. This is where he think that it might happen. Maybe it doesn't happen, but he say he probably you're gonna go to sleep in the wild, and when you
uh-huh.
log in, your character dies. So if you leave it, if you leave it in the,
Oh,
yeah. So
okay.
because he want you to go to these hotels and these inns and pay rent
Yeah,
to
there has to be
sleep,
a reason for
and
you
be
to
safe.
do that, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, but that reminds me of a game that I used to play called Ark, and it was similar to that where once you logged out, it was 100 players per map, and then when you logged out, your character didn't disappear. Your character essentially just fell asleep wherever you logged out, and so any other player or any other animal could stumble upon your character and then kill him or steal his loot and whatnot. So at the end of your play session, you always had to make sure that you slept somewhere safe. So
Exactly.
I really like that element because like it made the game a little bit more real and a little bit more fun because also you had to, you had a guild, and so your guild members had to take care of you while maybe you weren't playing, et cetera, et cetera. So it makes it a little bit more real. Another follow up question. So somewhere I was reading about like the ocean being like almost like infinite. So is the game procedurally generated, or is there a limited amount of game space? Like I know there's a limited amount of land, but can you just infinitely walk like Minecraft, where it keeps creating new land?
Well, these haven't say anything about it yet about the water, but it most likely is going to be infinitive, and you're going to have these characters. I do have one which is a cartographer that
Mm-hmm.
he create maps.
Mm.
So he always emphasized on this character, and that's why I got it, because you're gonna need maps to go around. If you own a boat, you're not gonna know where to go if you don't have a cartographer because
Yeah.
you don't know where to go. So these maps are we're gonna be creating them, and they're gonna turn into an NFT, but because they don't destroy the NFT, the
Oh.
map. The map probably between your battles and the rain and the water is gonna damage, and you're not gonna be able to see it anymore. So you have
Wow.
to go back to the cartographer so it's for you, and you get the map, and the cartographers are gonna be out in the wild lands to create new maps.
Wow, I like that a lot. That's pretty interesting. Um,
Yeah.
maybe you could help me out here because I'm for sure gonna buy a character, but maybe I can get a little bit of your input on someone who should I pick up first as far as like what you think is a good character investment.
Well, I always think that you have to think about how you're gonna play it. Are you
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a worker? Are you gonna be an adventurer? Or are you gonna be what are you gonna do? Like
So
for example, if you're gonna be an adventurer, like and you're gonna be mining in caves for precious metal, get a claw, a dwarf from the mountains claw clan, I think that's the name of it. And
uh-huh.
he can see in the dark, and he's an expert mining. So that's a good guy maybe to get. Now, if you're gonna go into the creation part and you like to create stuff, get a jewelry. I think that's how you say it.
A
Somebody who
jeweler?
can craft like rings and so like spells or a jeweler. There you go.
Ah,
That guy is gonna have a business. He's gonna have a job for sure. That's
right. Yeah, because yeah.
he's gonna be like he can.
Okay, so all right, so
Yes. So
some
I
maybe a jeweler, but also if say you get like a jeweler or a blacksmith, then you also need, well, you don't need, but it would be good to also have like a blacksmith stand or like a jewelry stand as well, right? Because you need an
correct.
actual place to work. Okay,
Oh, you
interesting.
can rent it. You can rent it to
Or you could
somebody who
rent
wants.
it. Yes.
Like this is the part. This is the part where the economy goes. Like the money of the economy is called material, which is magic, money, and also the things that binds everything together. So instead of Axie Infinity of you earning this SLP and selling it because you have an scholar that is gonna get it, it's like a losing rope at the end. Like it doesn't loop back to the economy.
Ah,
With the
okay.
money, Mirandus, you're gonna need the money to cast a spell. You're gonna
Oh,
need the money to craft. You're gonna need the money to fight. You're gonna need the money to create. To everything is about the money. If you're gonna cast a spell, you're gonna spend material. If you don't,
right.
if you're gonna create and craft a ring, you're gonna need material. So
Right.
everything you're gonna need the money inside the game. So the money is gonna be rotated inside the game all the
Wow. This is super exciting, man. What's the launch or date on Miranda's? Either like a beta or full launch. Do you know? Like,
But
is
they're
it?
talking about beta quarter 4 2022.
Uh huh.
The for sure, they say for sure it's gonna be something that you can play, not play to earn and anything yet. Then probably beginning of 2003, they're gonna have like a land rush where
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna say all the landowners go claim your land. I don't care. Just
Mm,
go. Whatever you want to place your land, that's where you're gonna stay. You're gonna be able to pick up your land and place it somewhere else. But if you have your land rent out, you have to talk to your uh, how do you call them? The guy, person who
landlord,
rent. No, you be
landlord.
the
Oh
landlord.
oh
How do
oh
you
oh
call
oh.
the one who rent
Your your your
the
tenant. Your tenant.
your tenant? You have to tell your tenant, and they
Mm-hmm.
have to be out of the land so you're able to pick up the land and put it somewhere else.
Wow, that's super interesting, man. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited for this, man. I think this is a game that I'm gonna be playing for a long time. I'm gonna start picking up some characters and also in Spider Tanks as well, because that when we played Spider Tanks, that was very enjoyable to play. I personally thought I would play this game even if it wasn't play to earn. So I know like Gala Games is building good, fun games that besides the play to earn element are just fun to play. And that's the most important thing because I've been gaming most of my life, and that's what I saw with like when crypto games first started coming out. They were just like very basic. They weren't necessarily that fun to play or really full fledged games. But what Gala Games is doing is they're actually building good games that feel like AAA like games, and they're fun. So we're almost running out of time here. We're almost at an hour. Mike, do you have any follow up questions?
No, I really appreciate you coming on and sharing your insight with what's going on with Gala. Thank you very much.
No problem, guys. Every time you guys have any questions, just talk to me, and I have my YouTube channel is in Spanish, so probably won't be much useful for you guys. but
So
I can comment to the show and talk to your English speaking audience and explain to them what I see over there.
let me shout out your YouTube channel real quick. So it's Crypto View, right? I'm subscribed here to it.
Yeah,
It's not that one.
right there.
It's
Right there, right.
this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, um, go subscribe right now if you're watching this to Crypto View. Go like all of his videos, comment on all his stuff, engage. We appreciate you coming on, man. Follow you on Twitter as well. What's your Twitter? Crypto View as well, right?
Yeah, it's no, it's at Brando Aguilera.
Oh, I thought it was Crypto View. You don't have a.
I didn't have it
Oh,
as
here
a
it is. Yep.
handle.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Here we go.
CryptoView, but that's my handle.
All right, guys.
Uh,
So this is also the Twitter account. Go follow
Brando
him on
Aguilera.
there. Yes. So follow him on Twitter. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I
oh,
appreciate you coming.
my tweets are in English all the time, so
Oh
I don't
yeah,
tweet in Spanish.
yeah. Okay. So the Twitter in English, the YouTube, and you got to come up with. You got to do a English YouTube too. Do a separate
Well,
one as well.
the thing, well, I'm a little scared with my accent, and I think, and but that's not the main problem.
Mhm.
This is what I'm saying. My country, my original country is Venezuela.
Ah, okay.
So we are very, there is very poor, there's a lot of poverty over there. So I didn't want to create a YouTube channel. The only reason what I did is because I saw so much potential on these games. Like I have my cousin playing Axie Infinity. He's supporting his family, like my aunt and
That's
everybody
awesome.
with Axie Infinity. Like right
That's
now, I'm
awesome.
playing Town Star. Like with the town that I earn, I actually gave it to my uncle, so he needed a surgery, and
Wow.
we pay for the surgery just playing Town Star.
That's
So
great.
yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I sold it when it was like at $2, and I just paid for the whole surgery in his country.
Wow.
So what I say, you know what,
Super cool.
we need the Spanish community, especially my country, which is Venezuela, to know how to play these games and make money. So what I did is like, you know what, let me start a YouTube channel and explain to them what cryptocurrencies are. They're not for thief and drug addicts and people trafficking. And actually you can earn on playing these games, not living in the United States, but you can, if you're in South America, that's a whole salary. In
Yeah, that's
Venezuela,
huge.
$100 a month, that's what you make. You make $100 a month over
Dude,
there.
that is so true, man. Like I got family in Honduras that the economy there is shit and they don't make a whole lot of money. So you're right, man. Like educating that part of the world into making money, with these crypto games and whatnot is very important. So para toda la gente allá que vaya al YouTube y hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
So, listen, man, I appreciate you coming on. Everybody go subscribe to his channel and subscribe to our channel. Like the
Thank you.
video, hit the share button. I appreciate you coming on, man. We'll see you next time. We're
Uh,
definitely going to do follow-up videos because there's so much
yes.
more to talk about, man.
Oh, we're missing so much. Like we're not even talking about legacy, the scene game. Like it's a lot to talk about
Yeah.
this coming year for
We'll
Gala.
do some follow-up videos, man. Definitely, for
Yes,
sure, man. Awesome,
no
man.
problem, man.
All right,
Thank
thank
you
you.
for having me,
Will
guys.
do.
No problem.
Bye bye.
Bye.